As you can tell from the title of the video, this is day number 5 of no marijuana, straight cold turkey. I've been smoking chronically for the last 12 years, at least once every hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm making this to kind of document my experiences with quitting. It's been hard, but it's not the cravings that have been the hardest. It's so I'm a tall dude. I'm 6'5", but at 165 pounds, I am on the border of underweight, and my job is very physical. I burn a lot of calories throughout the day. I find it very hard to maintain a healthy weight at my height, and with weed, I've always kind of been able to justify my use of marijuana through the fact that it gave me an appetite. It allowed me to hold down food better. I would eat more food. Actually, before I started smoking, I had a really bad eating habit. I just ate junk food, candy, a bunch of bullcrap that 17-year-old kid shouldn't be subsisting on. Fucking Pop-Tarts, Tootsie Rolls, just candy in general, just really bad foods. And as of recently, I felt a need to get control over my life again. I feel as though with the marijuana, it's taken a toll on my mental and physical well-being. I'm tired all the time. No motivation, very cloudy thoughts. Here we go. I've reached my comfort zone. Top of Poles Hill. I freaking love this place. This is where we come every year to set off some fireworks, and it looks like we forgot one actually. I'll be taking that with me. I'm gonna edit this all in post, make it a little bit more coherent, but I've been relying on weed just too much. I've been smoking too much, and it's taken a real effect on my mental. I need to take a very, very long break from weed, possibly indefinite break. Let's just start from the beginning. All right, so day 1, I just realized that by the end of the day, I hadn't smoked any flower at all. I was using the dab pen, but that doesn't really affect me as much as actual flower. So by the end of the day, I realized, man, I've been 24 hours without actual flower, weed smoking. And let's just see how long I can keep it going. I think it was day 2 or day 3. It was awful. It was fucking miserable. I had to leave work early. I was so lethargic. I couldn't fucking move. Could barely think. It felt like my world was crashing down around me. I was really depressed that day. Thankfully, that went away relatively quickly. And on day 5, I went to the doctors today because of my extreme weight loss. It's not good. At 6'5", it takes a lot of calories for me to even maintain weight, let alone gain weight. I have to eat so much. I basically have to force feed myself if I want to gain weight. So I'm sorry, my videos are very unscripted. I did not come out here with a script. I'm probably going to edit this to make it a little bit more coherent. But yeah, so day 5 progress. I'm coping a little bit better. Sleep hasn't really been that much of an issue for me, although my dreams have been going insane. Like, I've been having the craziest dreams. Extremely vivid, multiple dreams a night, possibly a dozen dreams every night. So I'm just up here. I'm up here at my comfort zone, Poles Hill. Uh-oh, shit. it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain bad. Well, I've lost a lot of weight. I'm not able to hold down food as easy. It's really hard. I ate my normal breakfast that I've been eating every day for the last 4 years. I ate it this morning. It took me 2 hours to get over the nausea. It was just so bad. I went to the doctors today because of my extreme weight loss. I had been to the doctors probably 4 months ago, and I was 185 pounds. I went today, I was 168. I've lost nearly 20 pounds these last few days, or last few months rather. I might have to continue this from the car. It's really starting to come down right now. Fuck! Alright, looks like it slowed down a little bit. I'm gonna stay out here for a little bit. Yeah, I guess I'm making this video to hopefully help and encourage some of you out there who are like me, who don't use marijuana recreationally, who used it as a crutch, who depended on it too much, and whose lives revolved around weed. My life revolved around weed, and it still does. I'm still trying to work through the effects of stopping, and having been smoking for over 12 years, consistently every single day for 12 years. I don't know what to say. I should probably script these a little better. I first started smoking weed because, my friend said it's really easy to quit. I play music, so it would help me, he said, have some inspiration for my music, for my creativity. And it has. But I think I overdid it, and I think it served its purpose. There's only so long you can rely on weed. And some people smoke weed their entire lives, and that's fine. If you're able to get by, then you do you. But for me personally, I had to stop. I don't know how long this is going to last for. That's why I didn't want to do a day one update, because it'd be embarrassing if I did a day one update of no weed and then immediately started smoking weed again. But I feel like day 5, I'm a little bit more comfortable in curtailing my cravings. I don't really feel the need to smoke weed. The biggest thing for me is my appetite, and I can sleep fine. I'll wake up extremely lethargic, not because I didn't have a restful night of sleep, but because I didn't get enough food to eat the night before, and it's starting to take its toll. I went to the doctors today, did a lot of blood work. They gave me some good advice. My doctor wants me to be eating at least every 2 hours. Small proportional meals, calorie dense foods to kind of help me build up my weight again. I believe they prescribed me medication for the acids in my stomach, maybe to hopefully help me keep down foods better. I haven't got it yet. I haven't got the notification yet that I can go pick it up. I don't know if it's ready or if they even put it in yet. So hopefully that'll help. But yeah, the biggest issue is my appetite. It's really, really, really hard to eat the same amount of food that I did when I was smoking weed. And it's probably going to take a long time before I'm back to baseline again. I would like to gain weight. I'd like to gain a lot of weight. I'm really underweight at 165 pounds. I'm freaking tall. And to be 165 pounds, that's just not healthy. It's not healthy at all. It's fine. It's not going to kill me, but I feel as though my quality of life would be significantly improved if I packed on at least 20 or 30 pounds. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I really don't even know what I'm saying. I just need to quit smoking so much weed, dude. That's the long and short of it. I got my use out of it. It was fun, helped build some connections and friendships with people in that, sphere. But I don't need weed. I don't need alcohol to make friends anymore. I could just be myself, go places, do things as me, sober me. I've taken a lot of lessons from my years of smoking weed. I've also done, mushrooms, LSD, Molly. Nothing like cocaine or heroin or anything like that. It's always been weed. It's been weed since day one. and it's been in too much control of my life. I don't like having vices. My biggest vice right now is the nicotine. I need to give that up, but that's gonna be a lot harder. Yeah, so basically I'm making this video so people can relate, people on similar journeys. I'm also doing it just to kind of document my experiences, and hopefully this is the beginning of a new journey for me. Hopefully I can start to improve my life more now that I've given up smoking weed. I'm gonna have to figure out new ways of getting the necessary calories that I need. My job is very physically demanding, and again, with my height, I burn through a lot of calories really quickly. So that's going to be my biggest hurdle. I'm just going to take it one day at a time. Like I said, went to the doctor today. They did some blood work. I'll get the results of that hopefully soon. They're checking for thyroid issues. They're checking for my cholesterol. They're even checking for AIDS. I'm pretty sure I don't have AIDS, but you never know. I haven't been sharing any dirty needles or anything like that, but who knows? So I guess that's the long and short of it. I guess if I had any takeaways from these 5 days, is that the worst few days are the first 3 days. The first day is not as bad as the second day, and the third day is not as bad as the second day. I would say the worst day would be the second day, because that first day you still have some of it in your system, depending on how much of it you smoke. And that second day is really the day when a lot of it kind of gets cleansed out of your body and you're starting to return back to baseline. It's going to be a long time before I'm actually at baseline again. But day 3 was a lot easier to cope with. I knew what to expect. That didn't make it easier. I had to force feed myself because I knew that not doing so would result in me losing too much weight. And losing weight at my height, it caused extreme lethargy. Like I said, I had to leave work early because I physically couldn't do my job. And then the next day, I slept for probably 4 or 5 hours throughout the day. I then went to bed at 9 and then slept for another 10 hours. They say that weed is not good for REM sleep. So maybe I'm finally starting to catch up on all that missed time that I had not getting good REM sleep. So that's the long and short of it. I hope this is the start of something new. I hope that I'm able to continue with this. I hope that it gets easier. I think it will get easier. And I also hope that by recording these, I'm able to help someone else in a similar situation with their journey. But yeah, so just take it one day at a time. I hope to continue making these updates, because if I stop making these updates, then you know what that means. It means I started again, and I really don't want to start again. Like I said, the cravings aren't what's bad. It's the appetite. It's holding food down. For some of you, you might have trouble sleeping. I recommend melatonin. However, do keep in mind that quitting weed is going to make your dreams way, way, way more intense. And if you take melatonin on top of that, there's a chance that your dreams could be so fucking intense that you're not going to be able to handle it. Just take it one day at a time. Know that you are getting better. You need to return to baseline. No one needs to rely on certain crutches if you can avoid it. And I'm going to see what I can do. Hopefully I'll see you all in the next update. Till then, peace out. I really should have checked the weather before I came out here. And I probably should have done this in my car. Whatever.